is a topic I feel like talking about because there's been so many responses to it that don't even understand what the point um, was to come across as. So if you didn't know, Broken Games HG, aka BG, posted a podcast a couple of days ago, and it was talking about how race played a factor in YouTube, especially in the black gaming community. Not as in YouTube as a whole, but that does work, but more as in the black gaming community. And I agree. You had to watch the full podcast to understand what was being talked about, or else you would end up like the people that I'll put in the description of this video. If you haven't heard of a channel called Drama Alert, they're absolute bunch of retards who think that their opinion is right and that someone would not catch them trying to mess up the news. Because I watched the full video of Drama Alert and I also watched the full video from Broken Games. And let's get something straight here for one. Not once did they complain that they were at a spot because they were black. Not once did they say that they deserved more subs. As a matter of fact, at a point in that video near the end, they said that they're at where they think they should each be at right now. They all think that where they are is where they should be at. Maybe slightly more, but they deserve to be where they are. So let me just go ahead and straighten something up real quick. What they're trying to say is, and this is how I interpret it, but I may be wrong, is that this is proven fact. Most people that are in the world are white. Therefore, most people that would be on YouTube are white. Most people in the real world are white males. So, wouldn't that mean that the majority of people on YouTube are white males? Yes, that's what that does mean. So, if the majority of people on YouTube are white males, you have to understand that people who watch YouTube videos want something that relate to them easily. And let me go ahead and flat out say this. For the most part, white people don't just come off and understand what us black people are doing on YouTube. As an example, you can go ahead and check out any optic channel, whatever, in Call of Duty that's white. But then after that, you can go to Hard 8 Times, and you can tell they are not nearly the exact, they're nowhere near the same. They don't come off the same way. Black people reference their culture more whenever they make videos, as opposed to white people who try to cut. This is how I said it in one of the comments I posted. It's more as if the way white people do YouTube is that they try to come off formal and informative, whereas most black people, if they don't come off, most of them are in most cases informal and not informative. It's more about their reactions to the game, etc. Me, on the other hand, I'm not formal, but I'm more of the informative type. So, like I was saying, if you relate more to the amount of if you relate more to someone who's of your race, and the predominant race on YouTube are white males are going to go watch white males. I think that makes sense. If it doesn't, tell me and I'll re-explain it to you. If there's more white males on YouTube, that and there's more white male commentators, more white males are going to go to the white male commentators. If there's not a lot of black males on YouTube, or if there's less black males in YouTube and there are less black commentators, naturally the black commentator is going to get less views. See, this is what people are skewing up. People thought that this was them bitching and complaining, when it was simply just them saying that it does play a factor, which is true. It plays a factor because the way we all come off is different. The way we all relate to our fans is different. Black people tend to reference their culture more, like Hard 8 references rap and stuff, but white people tend to just go with the flow and try to seem more formal. So it's more as in the way that you come off on YouTube. And the way you come off is also part of your race, because your race also leads back to your culture. Which is why, for the most part, let me give you an example. Me and Mike, or me and Blue Kokiri, we joke around always talking about, give me that back or else I'll call you, or we'll like, give me that back or you're not getting in your fried chicken or Kool-Aid, you nigger. But of course, we joke around about that. But if I was to say that to a white person, which I have, I'm not going to shout out names or anything, but I said that to him, and he got defensive and trying to defend it, saying that he wasn't black or anything like that, and that's stereotypical, which was all true, but it was all a joke. Like I'm saying, how people interpret different words and cultures differently. So there's a higher chance that a black male is going to relate to a black male more than he is to a white male. That was all this podcast was trying to say, and it got all taken out of proportion. I think I've pretty much explained what they were trying to explain, and maybe they did not explain it well enough for people to understand, but I hope this kind of cleared everything up, because I was kind of sick of all this drama, and this may probably be the second video today, but whatever. Also, one other thing I want to bring up. Mono War Negro apparently responded to them too, and he said that he was talking to BG. He said that if he did something more creative than just news stories, that he would probably be higher up, and he wouldn't have to keep bitching and complaining about him being black. And we all know that this all complaining scene is all false, because they weren't complaining about anything. But pretty much he was saying that if he had been more unique with his channel, he would probably get recognized more. That's all true, but you have to understand, we all have different things that we want to do on YouTube. And there's not too many creative things left. For example, Modern War Negro also does voiceovers and stuff. And the thing is, it's not that he was the first person to do it. He was just one of the first people to get good at it. So that's all that is. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, comment. I will leave BG's video, the drama alert video, in the description. The drama alert video is absolute nonsense and it's ridiculous. And this video has gone over 8 minutes. Which is kind of odd, because my news videos don't usually go on that long. But I will see you in the next video, because this was just an opinion video. So deuces.